What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Duramax Diesel channel. We are back with the LBZ build, and today we are replacing the rear main seal. So we're going to teach you how to do that. Now obviously the truck's already kind of taken apart. As you can see, I'm standing in the transmission tunnel. Transmission's already out and all that good stuff. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take this flywheel off next. So in order of things, you need to generally take out the transmission first. So that is kind of going to be your first step. Now we are past that because it's already out. So next step is to remove the flywheel, which is these 8 bolts. Now these bolts are torque to yield bolts, or one-time use kind of. So I'd be lying to you if I said I've never reused them before, but in any builds I do now, like this was way back, but any builds I do now, I always try to replace them. You can get them at your dealer. They're like $4 a pop. Really simple, just peace of mind thing to do. So we got a flywheel lock on here, right here. We're gonna try and break these bolts loose. They're torqued to some insane amount of foot-poundage. It's like 58 foot-pounds and then 60 degrees and then another 60 after that. So I don't even know what that works out to, but anyways, we're gonna try and get this off, and we'll show you how to remove the rear main seal and change it out. Alrighty guys, so this is your transmission and motor adapter plate, I guess you could call it, where your flywheel normally sits. So we have the flywheel off, and this is your rear main seal right here. It doesn't seem to be leaking. We're just already down here. It's a little wet, but I don't think it's really leaking. So anyways, we're gonna change this out. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take like a small screw or self-tapper, and you're gonna drill a little hole and get the screw into this so you have something to grab on. You're just gonna pull it out. You can use a puller or any kind of pliers or anything just to pull this whole seal out. And then you just wanna make sure when you set the new one in, it goes in flush, but we'll go over that when we set it in. Alright, so as you guys saw, we got the seal out, but the inner ring, or the backing ring, I guess you would call it, this piece right here, did not come out with this one. So it's still stuck around the crank in here. So all we're doing is we're taking this, I guess it's like a lady foot kind of adjustable one. You want to catch the lip of it, just give it a little pry. We're just going to work all the way around. Kind of just give it a pry out. Sorry, it's kind of hard to film and do this all one-handed, but it's coming. So we have lubed the outside of the seal. I don't know if you can really see on the crank here, but it's just all assembly lube for the engine that we put on here. So basically next we're gonna drive in the new seal pretty much. So pretty easy. We were able to pry that other one out. Like I said, this is the first time I did it, and I always thought this was kind of like a crazy challenging job. I mean, I think the hardest part would be getting the trans and the flywheel off, but other than that, it's fairly simple in my eyes. But we're gonna get this new seal installed, get it all thrown back together, and carry on with our day. All right guys, so the new seal is pushed in. We used the wood block and these two like half circles. That way we could, I don't know where the other one went. But basically you put them around the crank, put them on this, and you just bang them flush until this is pressed in all the way. You wanna make sure it goes in even and everything. But we got that all in. We're gonna get the new flywheel bolts, which those are the old ones right down there. Like I said, it's 59 foot-pounds and then 60 degrees and 60 degrees again after that. So pretty much what's next, and we'll get the flywheel all back on, and that's probably gonna wrap it up for this video. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we got some bolts in here with these weird paint marks and all this stuff. So basically what we did, it's 58 foot-pounds and then you're torquing angular, so 60 degrees and 60 degrees after that. So what we did is, obviously on a 6-point bolt, every point is 60 degrees. So we marked it because we didn't have an angle torquer. So you mark it where you start and where you finish and go each point 60 degrees, and there you go. So basically that's the full like installation of or replacement of a rear main seal. So everything is done. That's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys want to check out the trans installation next, that's gonna be the next video that's posted after this. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, please subscribe and drop a thumbs up if you like the Duramax content. We'll catch you guys later.